Hi God's General, this is Morakinyo Mofibukunfoluwa and welcome to Pick Talk with Mora. Here we pick up major and minor realities of life wrapped in the Word of God. I'm so excited to see you. If you are new, you have joined the family, and if you are not new, welcome my family. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe as we get right into the video, and most importantly, comment. I know that you'll be blessed. God bless you. Let's get right into the video. This next point, I also learned it the hard way. I know I've been saying I learned everything the hard way, because true, I learned it the hard way. See, keep official matters official and unofficial matters unofficial. Don't go and mix unofficialness in official matters and officialness in unofficial matters, especially in your relationship with people. If you are dealing with a person officially, deal with the person officially till you are done. Then you can relate informally. Relate with people based on the transaction you're having with them. I've had a situation where I started a formal relationship with someone. We're having a transaction. Okay, for my program, for WWE this year. We started a formal transaction. All of a sudden, the person turned it informal. And I flowed. My dear, I suffered the consequences. When they say scam ring, I was scammed. I suffered the consequences. Formal should be formal. Your friend is your friend. But if your friend and yourself, you are doing business, that's business, formal. Learn to keep formal things formal based on the transaction involved, and learn to keep informal things informal based on it. Don't go and do mistake and mix it up. Let's move to the next point. Learn to say no. Learn to say no. No, I cannot be there. No, I am not coming. No, thank you, I don't want. No, learn to say no. Learn to say no. You can't die. You are not Jesus. Jesus has died for me. I can't come and die for anybody again. Learn to say no. Protect your peace. If you have a fault, everything you do will have a fault. So you must ensure that you protect yourself against fault. Learn to say no. No, I am not interested. No, I don't want. It's not gonna kill you. Learn to say no. I'm not going to stay too long on this, but learn to say no. I beg you, learn to say no. Let's move to the next point. This one, learn to set boundaries without feeling guilty. Somebody recently told me that she's the kind of person, she stays in a school hostel, and in that hostel, people are always borrowing her things. And when they borrow her things, they will return it destroyed. They always spoil it. So one day, someone came to borrow something she just bought, a blender she just bought, very expensive. We know how expensive blenders are. And when the person came to borrow the blender, she told this person, no, I can't give you, I'm sorry. Because all her other blenders, she borrowed someone and they spoiled it. And just as she said, I can't give you, do you know the next statement the person said? The person said, are you not a Christian? Is this how Christians do? And then she started feeling guilty and she gave out the blender. She gave out the blender, they returned the blender, destroyed. It wasn't working again. Learn to set boundaries without feeling guilty. Now, the person that destroyed the blender, is he going to buy the blender back? No. But you felt guilty and you gave the blender out. If your boundary is, I won't borrow people my things, let it be so. Don't feel guilty for it. If you have a restriction, I don't like this, I don't like this, don't feel guilty for it. Set boundaries without feeling guilty. Don't let anybody bamboozle you to say you are a Christian, you're a Christian. I'm a Christian, so that's why I should come and die. I should die for you. You that Jesus Christ died, that you don't want to take the Jesus Christ that died for you. Learn to set boundaries without feeling guilty, even with your friends, because they have their boundaries that if you break, they would react. But you choose to just be a free person, free bird, but no problem. Let's move to the next point, please. When you are upset, be careful of the things that you say. When you are not in light mood, Be careful of things that you say. Learn to caution the things that comes out of your mouth, because emotions are just a state. They are not real. They are just a reaction to a stimuli. The emotion will go, then the reality will show. But how you react in that emotion will determine the reality that will show. So ensure that you caution everything you say when you are not in a good mood, when you're angry. Don't just open your mouth and melancholy, please. Don't go and open your mouth and just say anything that comes to your mouth when you're upset. Make sure you learn how to caution the words that come in your mouth when you're upset or you're not in a good mood. Let's go to the next point. See, the first perception people have of you matters a lot. There are some people, when I see them, I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but sometimes you may not get the opportunity to meet someone again, and it's that book by the cover you have to judge. Do you understand me? So please represent well, learn how to speak well, learn how to dress well. Oh Jesus, there are sometimes that I will just dress anyhow and just go on the road, and then I'll meet someone and I may never meet that person again, and then the person will just have people's perception of you should not really be all that matters. But please just try to represent well every time. People's perception of you also matter, because you don't know what that person will say. Imagine you are fighting on the road and someone sees you, maybe a random stranger that does not even know you sees you. Then all of a sudden you need to get a job, then you get to the office and the person that saw you randomly sees you in the office, and you are like, hey Jesus, are you okay? Maybe you don't even know that the person saw you. The person is like, no, I can't take you, even if you are qualified. So people's perception, represent well, dress well, speak well, use cultured words. Don't just speak anyhow. Smell well, Jesus, smell well. Right? So let's go to the next point. See, until you talk about it, don't assume. There's something I always say: assumption is the lowest level of wisdom and the highest level of foolishness. If you are someone that assume, you are just up for the devil to play your life as what card. Don't assume. Don't assume. I beg you in the name of God. If you can't have conversations about it, don't conclude. There are things people have concluded about me, and then when they finally have conversation about me, they realize that it wasn't really even anything to me. Like something happened with myself and some group of friends, and then once they had a conversation, they realized that I wasn't even thinking about the event. Me, that I have a lot of things that on my table, I'm not thinking about what happened. It was not even on my top mind. And then when they realize, I'm like, guys, I've forgotten about this. So this thing doesn't. I did not see it like this. So, and they were worried that maybe me that was busy planning program. They thought maybe that was what made me withdraw. No, I now have to explain that it has been the program stress. Don't assume. Assumption is the lowest level of knowledge and the highest level of foolishness. Don't assume. If you cannot ask the person or have a conversation about it, just let it go. Don't assume. Don't assume. Let's move to the next point. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Don't compare yourself to anybody. I feel like shouting it. Don't compare yourself to anybody. You are different. What the Lord has given to you, whatever you are doing with your life now, your life is different. Your journey is different. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Don't say, me and this person are doing the same thing. You might be doing the same thing. They are different bottled water brands, but they are not the same. We have Nestle, we have Nirvana. I don't want to advertise them here, but I'm just letting you know that they are different bottled water companies, yet they are still water. They have different shape of bottles, different color, different branding, but they are still bottled water. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Don't try to imitate what people are doing. Let the Lord give you inspiration. He says that it's the bread of the Almighty that giveth understanding. Let the Lord give you understanding. Don't copy anybody. Don't compare yourself. Let the Lord be the source of your inspiration. You can seek guidance, of course. You are not an island of knowledge. You need each other. We need each other to grow. Seek guidance, but not that you'll be doing the exact replica of what your friend is doing. And the Lord is going to help us. Let's move to the next point. Some of us, we are entertaining smallness and we are thinking we are humble. Hey, shut up, balabalaba. Don't entertain smallness. Hey, Jesus. That you are small is not humble. Humility is a different ball game. You are acting small and you are calling it humble. You are resisting bigness, expansion, and you are saying you are humble. Don't entertain smallness and call it humility. The Lord's goal for us is that we expand in His capacity. If God's capacity is 1,000 for you, you must expand to 1,000. If you are doing 10, you are still far. If God's capacity for you is 2 million, you must expand to 2 million, and you are doing 5. Don't play small. Ask yourself, why do I not want to take this next action? Why am I hiding? Like a pastor said in my church, he said that some people play smallness to the point that they don't even sit in front when they come to church. They sit at the back. They have back seats. That's their position. That's where they like to sit because they feel like that's where they should sit. And then ushers will say, move to the front. Nah, I'm okay. Okay, move to the front. That's where I should be, in front. Why are you hiding? Why are you playing small? Ask yourself, why am I resisting? Why do I not want to do this? Why am I choosing not to do this next step, to take this instruction? Why am I? Why? Always ask yourself why. Once you ask yourself why, and you see that your answer is small, my dear, do it. Do it. And like I always say, you can't be competent to be committed. You have to be committed to become competent. Stop playing small. Be committed, and you see that you become competent in it. Show me a man that is diligent in his work, and what will happen to him? You sit before kings. It's not saying you sit before kings, then you become competent or you become diligent. No, it's your committedness that takes you to kings, that brings you to the place of competence. So stop playing small and stop hiding. Start being committed to that you should be doing, so that you can, grow and expand. Let's move to the next point. The best mindset to grow is the mindset of no excuse. This year, I told myself I will not be making excuses. If I don't do something, I'll take responsibility. I'll tell myself, Mora, you procrastinated. Mora, you were lazy. I'm not going to be giving an excuse to say, it's this person that did not make me achieve this. It's not my friend. Oh, if I had this. Oh, if I, especially this vlogging. I have been postponing this thing for the longest of time. And when I eventually started doing it this year, I would tell myself, even if I vlog in my room, I would do it. Even if I vlog inside the toilet, I don't mind. I will do it. I will make videos. Even if it's not clear enough. Even if I don't have mic. Even if I don't have light. Even if I don't have stand. Some days, I would stack up books to hold up my phone so that it will reach my phone and I'll be able to vlog. But do you see that behind the scenes? No, you don't. All you see is my beautiful face, right? You don't see me. Now, do you know if I'm using a tripod or I'm using a chair? You don't know. Right? So I will not have excuses. And this is a mindset I'm taking into 2026. No excuse. You must do what you're supposed to do. You must do what you're called to do. No excuse mindset. If you don't, you are to blame. Nobody's to blame. You're responsible for the outcome of your life. No excuse mindset. Let's move to the next point. Laziness. Hey, shadabalabalaba. Can appear as I need to rest. Rest from what? Rest from what? Rest from what? It was the day I told myself I'm going to rest for like 1 week. And the Holy Spirit said, rest from what? What did you do that you are resting this long? I'm like, do you not see that? Oh God, rest from what? Don't let laziness hold you down. It's not now procrastination that the devil is using. It's also laziness. Sometimes why you're playing small, it's not because you want to play small, it's because you are lazy. You don't want to put in the work, but you want the result. Or your OYO on your own. Put in the work and resist laziness. Resist laziness. Let's move to the next point. When people share their experiences with you, understand it with empathy. Stop trying to sympathize with people. Empathize with people. You can't relate. Some of the things that we are like, this person did not do well. If you were in that situation, you would have done worse. And you would have done worse. Learn to empathize people's situations. You know, I've seen a lot of videos online. I've seen a lot of people say things, and I'm like, if you know how deadly it is to pass through this, because some of these things that I've heard people talk about, they are things that I've had to go through. You know, like, let me give an example. Early this year, I was very sick. I'm going to say it in my appreciation vlog, so make sure you watch it. I was very sick, and just while I was sick, I remember there was a time that I was trying to explain how I was feeling to my mom, but she felt like, it's just headache. It's not just headache, ma. My head feels like they are pressing it. But I was too weak to start telling her that. But when I got out of that situation, when someone tells me they have headache, immediately I want to say, it's not just headache. Come on now, stand up. But then I remember that there was a time I actually had what they call just headache, and it was a lot for me. I felt like I was going to die, because I'm the one feeling how I'm feeling, not you. I'm the one that knows how I feel. I'm the one that knows what is wrong with me. People go through things that you honestly can't relate to. Stop trying to minimize their feelings, to make their feelings small with no empathy. When people share their feelings, if you don't have the right words, keep quiet. Don't try to make them feel foolish for being expressive. I know that some people can be over exaggerated, but some are really real. I've heard people share their story and people just neglect it, you know. And there are serious cases when I hear them, I'm like, Jesus, you went through this, how are you still showing up? Do you understand? Stop trying to reduce people's expressiveness and relate with people in empathy. So you can read a book on empathy, you can watch sermons on empathy, so that it expands your mind on what empathy really actually means. Let's move to the next point. Be grateful for people in your life. Genuinely grateful. On social media, there are so many things that we see that sometimes I'm just perplexed. I saw a video. This particular lady was talking about friendship, and she was saying it in two contexts. She was saying it in bare minimum and real friends. All right. So she was saying, is this bare minimum or is this real friendship? Somebody checking up on you, she said bare minimum. Yeah? Bare minimum. That people leave their own things. That is sign of ingratitude, and that is one of the things that hinders you from God's expansion and blessing. When you are not grateful for little, there's nothing like bare minimum to me. That you give me your time, you give me your attention. I am grateful, because you could be doing every other thing. There are days that I call people in sick. I remember there was a particular day I took drip, 3 drips, and just that night, one of my mentees called me and was overwhelmed, and I was literally still speaking to that person. Did the person know I took drip? No. If I never, till today, I never told the person that I took drip, and I still spoke to that person for almost an hour, and I was sick. I was on the bed, and then the person said that I picked the call is bare minimum. You must be grateful for every little that they do and big. If you're not grateful in small, you can't be grateful in big. That a person gives you their time, be grateful for it. They can be doing any other thing, they don't have to give you. That the person is even texting you, be grateful. That person is talking to you, be grateful. That the person leaves their house to attend your program, be grateful. There are days I will attend people's program with the last money in my account, and then you see me, you think is your right. It's not. You don't have a right to anybody's decision. That they are doing it for you, be grateful. That the person checks up on your plans, be grateful. That the person prays for you, be grateful. They can be doing any other thing, be grateful for people. Be grateful. That the person buys you pen, be grateful. That the person gives you a house, be grateful. You say, is it not just a house? Is it not just a house? Why don't you give yourself? That the person is able to do something little for you, be grateful. Be grateful. In fact, as soon as you listen to this message, go and text 5 people and tell them, thank you so much for being there for me in 2025. Even if you have done it, do it again. And if you have not done it, do it now. Do 10 self. Be grateful to people. That's how you can receive more. That's how you can be blessed. That's how people can bless you more. You know, I have learned to overthank people. I call it overthank. If you do something, I'll thank you and thank you till I feel like okay. And sometimes I'm like, see, words cannot even convey how grateful I am. Be grateful. Be grateful, little, small, big. Be grateful. This is how you can receive the true blessings of God. Let's go to the next point. And finally, for this vlog, make sure that you are grateful to God. Have a relationship with God that is more of gratitude than that is of supplication. It will save you, it will help you, right? You can even be grateful to God for the things He has not done because He will still do them. You can even be grateful for the things that He has done or He is doing. Let your relationship with God be filled with more gratitude than it is with more of asking. It's going to save you a lot. These are things that really has helped me shape my mindset, and let me tell you something that nobody tells you, and I'm going to whisper it. God is actually faithful. Please let your relationship with God be more of gratitude than it is of supplication, and you'll see how the Lord will come through for you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you comment. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you learned in 2025 too. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Till we meet in the next vlog.